Okay guys, I was a little long-winded on the last one, and not only did I run out of time, but my battery also went kaput. Anyway, the first thing, see, I was telling you about going from popcorn to pumpkin seeds. That really has helped. The only thing I have to be careful of is if I'm sucking on those things all day is I just don't even get hungry like my normal, you know, when it's time to eat. So I think like yesterday I had two cheese sticks, some pumpkin seeds, and then it was like I was starting to feel mentally not right, which is what my hunger signals now. It's not really in my stomach, it's more effects that I have in my brain and my head. I start feeling kind of cloudy, and then not exactly disoriented, but I have a hard time focusing, and then I start getting a headache, and so those are my hunger signals when I've gone too far. And so then I realized, oh crap, I haven't eaten anything since this morning, which was a couple of cheese sticks, so then I had to get some food, and then I was fine. So anyway, but they've been good. Salt doesn't bother me as far as my blood pressure and all that. Anyhow, I was saying that I have not been exercising. I'm still losing by the grace of God, but I haven't been exercising, and I'm planning to change that. Matter of fact, I signed up for a weight training class so that I have to go every morning during the semester and do that, which I think will help. And I've just been so tired, so I'm going to give myself another week with all the drama cleared up, and if my energy level isn't back, I'm going to make them take my blood and see if there's anything going on, because I'm exhausted all the time. I just want to show you, Connie or somebody was talking about their bat wings, and you think you got bat wings? Let me show you bat wings, okay? You know, this is my arm, roughly. These are my bat wings. Okay, I mean, I can wave hello and goodbye at the same time, you know. I mean,
you look like a stingray.
Yeah, so yeah, I could fly in the water. Anyway, so this is, you know, this is it as far as, I mean, it's a lot of fat. It still has fat in it. I mean, you know, it's about that thick, you know, plus on other parts of my body too. But what I want to show you now real quick, and hopefully I can do this all in the right amount of time, is I was talking about stretching, and I started stretching before I go to bed at night. And I don't like getting down on the floor so much because it's uncomfortable and it's hard, and you know, I hated it. I used to stretch even when I was heavier, and which really helps prevent injury. Nighttime, if you do it, it helps you. It's supposed to help your muscles relax so you can sleep better. But I was always fairly flexible, even at my heaviest. And so, you know, just think that, you know, you can sit on your bed, okay, and you can unzoom it too. You have to, okay, you know, and you can, you know, sit here and even just like this, you know, you can feel a stretch, okay, but if you can't even sit like this, you know, you can lay down, okay, take off my glasses here, you can lay down, you can pull your legs, you know, as far as you can pull them toward you, you know, you can, like I have a hard time sometimes because I don't do a lot where I totally extend my knee, so sometimes I really need to push and feel it right in here, you know, because it you know, because I need to extend it a little more. So you can lay on your bed and you can do it. Put your legs up, point your toes, I mean, to the point that you curl them, so you can feel throughout here in your shins and whatnot. You can just feel the muscles, the tendons, and everything just stretching out. You know, you can also go like this, so you can feel it in this inside of your thighs. And you know, as a matter of fact, one of the things, even when we were in high school, remember they wanted you to stretch your hamstrings, but I couldn't stand up on one foot and get my other foot up to my ass. But you know, like you can lay down and get it as much as possible, so I can get this hamstring here and, you know, and pull this leg back, and I can pull it and I can feel, you know, that stretch right in there, you know, and you can do that all on the bed. And the more flexible you are, the more you do it, the more flexible you'll get, you know. But there's all these, you know, all the stretches, all the things that you could do standing up. If you can't stand up, do it laying down, you know. Who says you have to, you know, completely suffer to do these things? And you can stretch your back. You know, one of my favorite, I like to, oh, that feels so good. And it usually pops when I do that, just like it just did. Anyhow, You know, so it stretches my spine, it stretches the side muscles throughout here. I mean, there's all these different stretches you can do. You know, of course, don't forget when you're stretching to, you know, stretch your neck. Because, you know, you get a pain in the neck, you get a pain in the ass, you get a pain anywhere. And a lot of times, and I can tell you this for a fact from working in a, you know, massage therapy office, that you know, a lot of our clients wouldn't have to come to us if they stretched. If you stretch after you do some sort of activity, you know, most people think it's really about before. If you're very first thing in the morning, stretch. But otherwise, if your muscles are pretty warmed up from the day, you really need to stretch afterward while they're all hot, and, you know, stretch them and do what you got to do, and then that will help you to prevent having injury. And this one here is really good for carpal tunnel syndrome. They told me I had it at one time. I used to have a lot of numbness in my hands, and initially, of course, I couldn't stretch this far. But after, you know, the more I did it, and the more, you know, I just had less and less problems with the numbness. I had less and less problems with the carpal tunnel. I became more and more flexible. So, you know, that's part of preventing injury. And I can tell you that as I'm losing weight, my body dynamics are changing. And I get like a hitch in my giddy-up sometimes, you know, where I don't walk. It kind of hurts in a certain way when I walk, or it hurt, you know, and it's like my body is trying to return to a state that it hasn't seen in 20 years, so it's not used to it. And so you need to really try to move your body and stretch it, and, you know, keep it limbered up so as it needs to make these changes that we don't, you know, get more aches and pains than we deserve. There was also something else I wanted to tell you. Again, with everything that's been going on, my brain is just I guess that's about it. I'm about to get my shot, my B shot, and then go to bed. Oh, the other thing, there was one more thing that I remember now. Okay, you're gonna have to kind of focus in on this. I don't know if you guys can see, but I mean, I lay sometimes in bed and I can feel myself. I can feel my ribs right here for the very first time. I actually, you know, I can feel individual ribs even. I can feel that, you know, at the very bottom. Even down, you know, down here, I can feel my pelvic bone where it sticks out right here. You know, I can feel the different bones and the different things on my body and different muscles, the place between the two bones here. You know, as I'm losing this weight, I'm feeling more and more parts of my body. I know we've all seen a skeleton before, you know, in biology class or whatever, but, you know, when you've been fat for so long or all your life, like I forgot that there's, you know, there's that small bone up here and the bigger bone here in the back, but now I can feel it. I can feel the places in between it. It's like discovering hidden treasure, you know, all these little things that they're new to me. And so for those of you who have discovered it, you know what I'm talking about, and for those of you who haven't, get to know your body, because as it changes, you're going to find all these things that you either never realized you had or never, you know, just remembered or forgot you had. For the first time in my life, I can actually see the veins in the different parts of my hand, and I can actually even see them here because I don't have as much of the subcutaneous fat as I did before, so I can actually see them on the undersides of my arms.
The phlebotomist can hit your vein now.
Yeah, it used to be I was a very hard stick, and now they can hit my veins real easy to take blood and stuff. But anyway, I guess that's just what I wanted to tell you. It's kind of really neat. Hopefully I will stay on top of at least getting one video out every week. A lot of you guys have done some really great and inspiring videos, talking about some really great stuff. MJ, the one about the lady parts was so true. You know, guys, even, you know, we have fat around that area, and between that and the fat like on our stomach and our thighs and all, it changes the way you have sex. I mean, it changes your positioning, it changes, so, you know, even that changes. So, and all the things that you're expecting Can I say so 5 more times before I finish this video? And so, anyway, with all the things that you may expect to change, there's a lot of things like that that change without you. You're going, before I used to have to do this for us to do that. Now, So anyway, again, I've said before, the only thing that you can truly expect with this surgery is to not exactly know what to expect. So good night, YouTube. Hopefully I'll get this posted tonight. If not, I guess y'all will see it in the morning. So it's Wednesday, August the 5th. The fact that I can remember the date and I can even tell you who's the president, I guess means I'm not totally cuckoo yet. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Tracy, I will give you a call about the invitation. We totally appreciate it and look forward to getting together with you guys. I'll talk to you all later. Bye, guys.